Today's gonna be a pretty chill day at my gym, but I did wanna leave you guys with one piece of financial advice that has helped me a ton in business, and that is the Profit First method by Mike Michalowicz. And I will share that with you guys here shortly, but I got a few things I gotta get done at the gym first, so let's hop into that. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're at my gym, and I'm literally just getting here. It's like 1 o'clock, so I'm getting a late start. But it's called the Fitness Parlor if you guys haven't ever been here before. And today is Tuesday, and it's actually gonna be a pretty chill day. I know I gotta pull some weeds in the parking lot just because they're getting a little bad. And then I'm on a deload week, so I'm deloading today. And then we'll see what Nick has for us, because I know I need to make an ad for the gym. Yeah, I know I need to get like ads planned for the entire week. But let's go in and talk with my manager and see what he's got going on, and see, you know, maybe something did pop up that I didn't know about. Usually something comes up that I need to address. So let's get in and talk with Nick. Okay, Nick, what are we doing today, dude? What's the plan? You gonna take a nap? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, we were in here talking for an hour.
I know. Well, when I came in, I told these guys, I'm like, I need to catch up with Nick, see what's going on, see if there's anything that needs to get done today. And I was telling him I need to like pull some weeds, which I should go out there and do. I gotta get a deload lift in, which is very quick and easy. And then, do we have anything that needs to get done? We ended up talking. That's what ended up really happening. But what else we gotta get done? What's on our agenda?
I gotta make up an invoice for Lakeside. Nothing.
Okay, Lakeside invoice. I have like a bunch of money because I've been gone. So I got like rent. This is rent, which is great to come back to. You put an order in, first form, that's already done. Dude, easy day at the gym. Nothing else? If I had stuff going on, everything around here would be breaking. And I'd have a list stockpiled. We did have a bike break yesterday. Not a recumbent bike, but like a spin bike in the back, which luckily I had a part for, which we could order a part. I used up our only seat, so now we're out of seats for the next time. Are we good on axe and sledge order? Do we need any of this stuff? No?
What?
Do we need any axe and sledge? We only got one of these.
We always need stuff. I don't know if I have
Enough to put an order together.
Yeah.
It's a slow day here in the gym.
It's a good Tuesday.
You like Tuesdays like that? Chill day.
Tuesday and Thursday, it's like.
I know. It is nice. I thought maybe I'd get a workout in like on camera today, but it's kind of busy out there right now.
Well, yeah, because it's 3 o'clock already.
Yeah, day's flying by. All right, well, I think I might go get a lift in and see where the day leads after that, because other than some cleaning, we could do some cleaning. Vacuum the rug. Chill day. Real chill day. We're going to get ready to get out of the gym here. I have the money and stuff from my rentals I need to take to the bank, but I thought maybe it'd be a good opportunity. I did tell you guys at the beginning of the video that I was going to talk to you guys a little bit about my Profit First method that I use from a guy called Mike Michalowicz. He writes a lot of financial help books. I really like the guy. He's written some really good books that have helped me a lot in my business, and this one Profit First method has helped me a bunch. Nick even knows about it. I've talked to him about it. You kind of understand, right, how I do the Profit First stuff? Kind of talked about it.
Yeah, splitting everything into different accounts for certain things. Certain things,
yeah. So I'm going to bring you guys over to here and see if you guys can see this. So this is Mike Michalowicz over here to the left. And this is just a simple photo I found online. And basically what he's got going on here is that you have your income account, which is your main account that you have. And then he suggests everything that you have, all the money that you make goes into your income account. So you have one main account that every dollar you make goes in there for a particular business. And then what you do is, as you make that money, say it's daily, you can do it daily, weekly, monthly, but you take that money and you put it into different accounts. And he suggests a owner's pay account. That's what you're going to pay yourself. And he has percents down here, but you guys can choose your own percents however you feel necessary. But he has owner's pay here, so you would allocate let's just say weekly. Let's just say you make $1,000 a week. If you just did 4 accounts, let's say you got an owner's pay account, so this is what you'd pay yourself out of. You got a profit account right here, which is what you would pay your business for just profits alone. So you can use the profits for paying down a loan, using it to reinvest in the company, or whatever you want with. But they don't get spent on anything expense-wise. And then you got your tax account, which you got to figure out what your taxes are going to cost, and then figure out how much money needs to go into it. See you, Lucy. And then you have if I can get the focus, and then you have a expense account, which he's talking like this could be all your utilities, this could be your supplies that you need, but you would have an expense account. And he talks about in the book about having more than just these 4 accounts. Like these 4 accounts you definitely need because these are very essential to running a business. But here at the gym, we've taken it a step farther, and like I know that I'm going to have to pay my insurance every year, and it's about $5,000. So I figure out what that's going to cost. If I divided it up by 52 weeks, I take that amount of money out of the income account and put it into the insurance. That way I know the money is there when the time comes, because the problem with having one bank account is that if all the money just funnels in it, and then you have to try to pay everything out of it, at times you're going to have a lot of money in it because you're building up money for insurance and taxes and pay wages and things like that. And so you're going to think you have a lot of money, and then you go out and buy something or invest in something or pay yourself a little bit more, and you really didn't have the money for all that investment because it was supposed to go to insurance or taxes or something like that. So when you have different accounts set up that are divvying up weekly or at the worst monthly, you could do it daily if you wanted to, if you had that kind of financial setup. I found that weekly works really good for me. That's how I like it the most. But to be able to allocate this money to where you have these different accounts, and then maybe you pay all your utilities on the first of the month, you can take all the money from your expense account, put it back in your income account, and then pay your bills with that. And that helps you keep everything divided. You don't think you have as much money. He even talks about maybe having a special account that is just some type of like rainy day fund, where you have an account at a totally different bank that you send a little bit of money to, but you have no debit card to it, you have no checks for it, nothing like that. You can't see it, but it slowly builds over time, and it's kind of out of sight, out of mind kind of deal. And this is one thing that's really helped me a lot in my business, because it helps me really see how much business the business has. And it's helped me really set money aside for knocking down our payment, having a little bit of a savings for emergencies when stuff breaks. We've been able to invest in a lot of new stuff because I've set up certain accounts for that. And I've even rolled it into my personal life, because I've started like a vacation fund for me. And I put a little bit of money that I move over into the owner's comp account. I'll take a little bit of that money and put it in my vacation fund. That way I can go on vacation once a year and know that I can actually afford it, rather than having to take it out of an account that we might need here. So it's a book that I would recommend you guys checking into if you guys want to know more about it. I can certainly help you guys some more with it, but I wanted to just put in that little piece of information for you guys to maybe help you guys in the future, because I didn't know about it. I actually just stumbled upon it and got really lucky, and I'm really thankful that I started this, because it's helped me with my finances so much. I would always struggle like every 6 months to a year when my taxes came out or when my insurance came out. I was always like, oh crap, I got to scramble a bunch of money together. But now I know that money is going to be there when that time comes. So with that being said, we are taking a bunch of our rent money and we're taking it to the bank, and we're going to drop it off. I'm going to divvy it up into all those accounts. And that's what made me think about it. Is I was like, I got to do this anyway. Why don't I share it with you guys today, because it might help somebody. And then we're going to go to my house, and I have that pull-up bar there that I've been wanting to put together. So I'll probably bring you guys along for that little bit of my day. So let's get to head to these things, I guess. Okay, so first stop here, I got $720 for a rental house at this bank right here. It's called Jefferson Bank, but it's literally like an old house. It was a house when I was a kid, and then it was like when I was in high school, it was like a custard ice cream place, and then this bank bought it out. And they have no bank teller here. You actually have to give the money just to the bank one of the bank ladies, or they don't have like a vault here, like you can't deposit money here, but I can give them money and then they have to take it to the actual bank, which is in another town. But I have 3 banks, and this one is for my rentals, my other one is for my gym, and the other one's for Mike cover. But I do like to keep them separated nowadays. Very rarely do I rob from Peter to pay Paul. I have in the past, but I don't like that. But out of the $720, I will give, it'll all go into my income account, and then in my bank accounts I have them automatically divvying up into each one. So like owner's comp, taxes, insurance, things like that. Like I like to make sure I have enough money for like my personal property, because we have real estate taxes here in Missouri. So I pay, like every year I pay like $1,000 just to own the property to the government, which is complete BS. But I will, once the money goes in today, it gets divvied up into all these different accounts automatically. So it's automatically doing it. Now I will say with my rentals, like I have more money here too. I have more money that we actually have to deposit, like all this, all these, and I've been putting some money in, some of it is directly deposited in. But yeah, all the money goes in and it gets divvied up monthly, because the gym, or because my rentals, I get paid on a monthly basis. So it just makes sense that once I put all my deposits in, that things get divvied up. But like the gym, it gets divvied up weekly. And then Mike cover, I've been doing it monthly too, just because it's been a slow grow for it. So until I get it to grow to a certain amount where I can start doing it weekly, maybe that would be my first one I can do daily even. That would be really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna run in here, see if they're here, and then we'll head to my other bank. All right, first bank that I was just talking to you guys about, it was closed. And then the second bank, kind of got distracted and forgot, but made it back to our house. This is the pull-up bar, and let's go get it set up, because this is something that I'm not gonna be like putting in the vlogs or nothing, but I got a freaking cat. I don't own a cat, but there's been a cat on our property. My dog is freaking out about it. It's in our house, I think. But it's something that I'm not going to bring to the vlog, but it's something that I just want to do for myself, a daily challenge for myself, and that's do more pull-ups. I want to just consistently be doing more pull-ups every day. But when I get to the gym and do my workout, I kind of forget about it. So I want to try to start more of my days off with doing pull-ups. Like that's like one of the things that I'll get up in the morning, I'll shower, I'll eat, you know, like at first I'll do like 20. And then I'll go for 30, and then 40, and then 50, and then see how long I can keep it up and see what I can build my endurance up to. Because I would like to, like, I used to do a challenge where I'd do 100 pull-ups in a day. Like I would just go in on a Saturday and just do 100 pull-ups. I would not leave the gym until I finished it. And just doing 100 pull-ups would jack my back up in a good way. I'd be sore for days. I get a crazy pump off of it. And 100 doesn't sound like a lot, but when you get up there and try to do it, it starts out, I can do like 8 to 10, and then I'm doing like 7, and then 5, and then 3, 2, 1. I'm just hopping up there doing 1, and I can barely pull myself up. And I want to get that a little bit better. So I bought myself a pull-up bar. I will bring you guys along for me just putting it together, so I can have a pull-up bar here at the house. Okay. Apologize if today's kind of a boring vlog. It's not a bad problem to have for me, because you know I got everything set up right now. My rentals are good, my gym's good. I mean, there's always little stuff you can do, clean, I don't know, clean. I feel like you can do that everywhere, but yeah, I can only clean so much before I get tired of cleaning. So yeah, I try to take these time, like this time when all my businesses and everything's good and I have nothing going on, I try to take it to just sleep in the morning, catch up on rest, and I don't know, just chill out a little bit, not stress about the fact that I need to be doing something. I used to be like that. I used to be like, oh, I got nothing to do, I should be doing something to be productive, and if I had something I would be doing it to be productive. But right now I'm just going to enjoy the time I have off, because life will pick up again and I'll get so busy that I'm just working all the time and I have no free time. And I hate being slow. I hate having nothing to do. But it's not like it's slow. I'm not making money slow. It's just slow as in everything's caught up, and my stuff that's making me money is just it's working on its own right now. And you know, it's like, okay, I could get in another investment, but I have to find that next investment. I don't want to just go buy something and then it'd be a bad investment. But I was looking at properties today. I was looking at some multifamily, like in the city and stuff, because I have equity and I have some money set aside to invest in right now. But you got to find that right deal. I found some online. I looked at one that was in a town over. They wanted 1.7 mil for it, and we got the numbers on it. On a $1.5 million investment, they were only getting, at the price they were offering, it would be a 0.40, so not even a 0.5% return investment every single month on it. Less than 0.5% return a month on a $1.5 million investment. And to me, $1.5 million is not a cheap investment. So I would like to at least make a 1% return on it. I don't think that's too much to ask. So that's the problem. Yeah, there's investments out there, but they're not good investments. And if I'm going to get into something, because it's all going to take time and money, if I want to get in it, it's got to be worthwhile. Alright, I gotta go get some tools. That's gonna take forever. Good?
Yeah.
Crap. Gosh dang it, got the wrong one.
And cut. He's just gonna play with it. Is this a nice one?
I hope so.
I didn't know. I don't know what you got.
I hope it's nice. I hope it's sturdy. I wanted a sturdy one. I won't know until we get done. I only bought it for pull-ups. I didn't buy it for anything else.
Well, isn't that what it is?
Yeah, but a lot of them are like pull-up, squat rack. Yeah, they're like a multi-purpose deal. Get out of here, Nat. Okay. Still needs to be laid down though. gonna start working on your pull-ups?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang.
Oh, you're just gonna do the. That's something else. Is just, I've been really wanting to just work on my pull-ups, but it is like just hanging every day is supposed to be good for like your spine and just your whole body, opening everything up, stretching everything out. So, yeah, at the very least, come out here and hang for a minute or so. Sure, you can, as you get better at it, you can start working on it and hang for longer. Tighten them down more. I think that's good. All right, and then it came with some straps, which I guess you just wrap around. Yeah, it looks like you can just wrap them on here for like pull up, like grip strength, to help you with your grip, but I don't think we need to do that. We'll get this set up at a height that I like. Probably just get it pretty high. You have to just jump.
Give me a stool. I'll stand on the bucket.
There you go.
Half the battle's gonna be getting up there for me.
Well, I can. That's max right there.
That's not bad. He just keeps hearing it. He's getting smarter.
We have a stray cat that has decided to join our family, but Colson has not agreed to that yet. So now Colson's, well, he keeps trying to eat Colson's food. So Colson's like, hey, bud, eat your own food. But it just sits there, meows, meows, meows.
It's scared of Colson.
Oh yeah, I would be too.
Probably because Colson grabbed it by the neck a few minutes ago and flung it about 10 feet before I yelled at him. Or after I yelled at him.
He's not used to sharing. That's what happens when you're...
Ryan's always wanted a cat.
I don't mind cats. I do kind of
Keep the
like
mice
cats.
away.
But... I won't pull this out, but I don't want... I mean, I don't know nothing about the stray cat. And it's just... I didn't put the cat on the property. I didn't go get the cat. I don't know. It could have all kinds of problems.
It's pretty small.
It's pretty small. Someone probably dumped it, or a neighbor had cats, or I don't know what happened, but when it just shows up unannounced, I mean, it was in my engine bay this morning. The only reason I didn't start my truck and probably chop it up with the fan was because I heard it meowing. But it took me an extra 10-15 minutes just to get the cat off my truck so I could go to the gym today. So that's my problem with it. I do like cats, but when it just shows up unwelcome, I don't know. Kind of a problem. But let's give this thing a try. The round bar is going to be interesting to get used to, because I'm used to like the wide grip handle, but like at a little bit of a curve. But this will just be something I have to get used to here. Feels good though.
Looks sturdy.
It takes a while to get used to it though. Just doing pull-ups every day. Just to get stronger, build a new habit, new healthy habit. I don't know, I think stuff like this is important in life. You guys gotta take care of your health. That's why I wanted to own a gym, so I could focus more on lifting every single day, but I still feel like I don't focus enough on it. So little things like this, like we have a treadmill and some cardio equipment here that we use on certain days in the winter, whatever. I have a 30 by 40 shop that is just storage and it's dirt floor, but we talked about concrete in the floor and making it all solar and turning it into our own private gym. There's lots of things like that that I want to do, like so I can take my health and fitness to another level. But it takes money and it takes time, but you guys can do a lot of things. Like this was 150 bucks on Amazon. Like you could put this in your basement, on your back porch like we're doing. I mean anywhere really, but yeah, you gotta take care of your health first. You don't want to be that freaking person that's always blaming. Every time you go somewhere, it's you can't keep up, or you know, like you're blaming yourself for always being out of shape. Like that's not who you want to be. So that's literally all we got for you guys today. It was a pretty chill day. My businesses are in a great spot right now. They're chilling, making me money. Money's coming in. I got managers in place. I have people in place helping me run everything. So right now it's really good. Probably a short vlog. Hope you guys get something out of it. Try out that Profit First. Go maybe read his book. You guys can listen to his book as audio book. But I would highly recommend it if you guys are starting a business to try out Profit First, because it really helped me a ton in my business, but also getting in the gym, building a discipline within myself has just helped me carry over into the gym or into my businesses. But just the confidence it gives me, and I don't know, just the gym helps out so much. Like most successful people you see, they're either runners or big gym people, or they have a drive to do more than just business. And it's a lot of times it's not all luck. A lot of times it's the discipline, it's the mental toughness, such that drive that they have to do the gym, business, everything. And it's something that you guys can develop and work on over time. But that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. I really appreciate it. I'm getting pretty hungry. This diet is starting to feel it today. We're on day 2 of the diet. If you guys missed that yesterday, me and a couple guys from the gym, including the manager, all put $250 down, and we're doing a % fat loss, which we use with our InBody at the gym to figure that out. But it's an 8-week challenge. See, you can lose the most fat in 8 weeks. So today's day 2 of it, so I'm also working on that. But thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys like this kind of content, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, because that's how I know that you guys like seeing this certain type of content that we're making, whether it's gym content or rental content or an e-commerce business. Subscribe if you guys haven't already, because that's what helps the channel grow. And yeah, hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.